You're not lazy. You are actually just burnt out. So there was some times that in school where I felt like I was actually sincerely just being lazy. I wasn't just doing enough. I wasn't really feeling like going for gas. It was just really, really hard. And I felt like maybe I was just being lazy and I was really judging myself and everything. And only for me to realize actually I wasn't being lazy. I actually was just simply burnt out. And I just feel like it's something that's not really spoken about. And that's why I'm bringing it to hear you guys today. I'm a little bit more dressed down than usual. Because I just want this to feel a little bit more familiar and closer. And in case you're actually going through that, you'll be able to actually take something from this video that actually help you to overcome that burnout and come out of it stronger than ever. And be sure to stay to the end because there's something that we're doing now nearly on this channel whereby at the end of the video, I give a task that you guys can do immediately after this video so that you can actually do something to improve your academic life immediately after this. Or in this case, more like your mental health. And so the first step I actually used to take when it comes to overcoming burnout is actually watching videos like this. There have been a lot of time when I have just been experiencing that all I just needed to do was to just sit down and watch a video. And once I took the step in just watching a video, that was the first step in actually overcoming the burnout and just ensuring that you watch things that will actually give you the help that will actually help you to overcome the burnout. And the second thing you need is the mindset to actually help you to overcome the burnout. And that leads me on to the verse of this particular video. The verse of today is actually Isaiah 40 verses 29 to 31. And it says, He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. So that means your burnout is not even a function of whether you're young or not. Even people that are young to experience things that make them feel tired. And verse 31, but those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. So the main thing I really just want you to get from this is the fact that He will give strength to the weak and He will actually help you to come out of this burnout. And those that trust in the Lord God, they will actually not faint. So I just want you to know that you're going to come out of this with strength. You're going to come out of this feeling a whole lot better. You're going to come out of this, thanking God that you actually watched this video and actually encountered all the other burnout videos that you actually watched as well. Because it doesn't just have to be my own. But even if the Lord God actually gives you strength, it's not just sometimes about even overcoming the burnout, because sometimes you can overcome it and 3 weeks later you're back inside it. And that was simply because you did not assess what actually made you burn out in the first place. Me, I actually got to understand that what actually makes me get burnt out is when I work for, let's say, 2 or 3 sets of days repeatedly, when I know that I'm already feeling weak and without resting. The next thing that I know is coming from that set of 3 days is I'm going to sincerely not be feeling the way I usually do. So you need to assess yourself, like what actually makes you go into this burnout. And I have a set of questions that I actually just want you to ask yourself that will actually help you to assess what actually makes you get burnt out so that you can avoid these kind of situations. So the first question is simply, when last did you feel your best self? Second is, what happened when I last felt to my best self that could have caused this? And number 3, has something like this happened before? And what does each situation look like? So you can pause the video for a few minutes and just take your time and actually just answer those questions. Because they can actually help you to understand what actually causes this burnout so that you can actually overcome it and hopefully not fall into it again. It just helps you to avoid it in situations when you can actually avoid it. Now, this video has actually been helpful so far. Please be sure to actually like this video and share to somebody that that has encountered this kind of thing before, so that we can have more Nigerians being more knowledgeable about burnout in itself. And also be sure to subscribe if you like student content that actually helps students to get better and improve themselves and get better grades. So yeah, thank you for subscribing. And so this last point is a little controversial, but simply to stop the judgment and actually make little progress. Because I know that sometimes you're feeling better and everything, you have so many things to do that are so urgent and everything, and you just feel like, God, I need to get this done now. I need to get this done now. But the truth is that with the way you are, if you force yourself to actually do these things right now when you're not feeling fine, most likely you might actually fall into a worse state than you actually are. Last time when I got burnt out, do you know what I just simply did? I just got a hot lip tint. I was watching the burnout video and I just sat on my bed for it. So I watched the video, I ate, and then I did a little bit of a few assignments, and then I think I rested or went for one as a service. I can't really remember. But I didn't try to put on the usual kind of work that I know that I can actually do. Instead, I just, made out with what was simply a whole lot easier for me to do at the time. And just stop judging yourself, because it's not your fault that you're not feeling your best self. But if you actually give yourself that rest that you actually need in the next under 24 to 48 hours, I'm 100% sure that you'll be feeling better. So today, the task for this particular video is get a paper or maybe a notepad and just simply write down, how did I get here? And then you can answer it. And then the second question is, how's my schedule going to look like today that will actually enable me to recover fast? You make a schedule for yourself that will actually help you to just recover easier and recover faster than you actually ever have. But I know that sometimes even after you recover, it's hard for you to get back into your schedule that you were so used to. And now it just feels like, oh, can I even read anymore? Sometimes what you just need in those moments actually some little external motivation. So click on this video by this side where you can actually get some more external motivation, where I'll actually help you to motivate you back into getting back into your schedule for school and actually help you to do a little better while you're in school. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you recover from your burnout. I love you guys, and I'll see you in another video. Isaiah